Oh, okay. We got to wait for the commercial.
Let me get over there so I can mute.
What did I get? What did I get? I got consumerreports.org. It's talking about a lot of cars right now.
I'm waiting for it to start on my end.
I didn't get a commercial.
Refresh your YouTube side. That's what I had to do.
Nope, no commercial.
No
I did not add Facebook onto this one today, so hopefully. Oh, okay. 9 rivals. Interesting. 9-inning rivals. I guess it's either a video game or something like that. So it's just us right now, so we'll have to wait and see how things turn out. Let's see here. If I do this a little. Let's just do this. There you go. Do you like my living room?
There you go.
Right.
But I'm more of this kind of guy right now. This is better. I'd rather be in the woods.
Nope, can't even stand
I'll
it.
try blur. See what that blur is.
You seeing it? My book back there?
Oh,
But
Awesome.
you know as much as I do right now is going on. So
No, you didn't.
let's see here.
Thank you.
I'm not sure who's going to be all in here today. All I can do is
spin all your notifications.
Yep. I made sure of that. Got my monetization set up and everything else. I'm going to check on something eBay here.
Freezing.
I still want to go bow fishing. I haven't had a chance to do that yet.
I just found my phone book.
All right. Just put it, if you found the address, just type it in the private chat. That way I can look it up later. I got to fill out an envelope and get some stamps tomorrow. I wasn't able to buy any yet.
Looks like Cliff might get a little bit of rain tonight.
Well, Cliff would like that.
There's a little dots of rain in the city right now.
Yeah, let me check. I'm going to check your favorite topic there, Jason, but other than air rifles. Weather. Let me see here. I'll do a 10-day thing. Let's see what we got. There's a possible risk of severe weather today. Wind and hail are the greatest threat. Definitely don't need that. Chance of rain is 90% tonight. Thunderstorms tomorrow.
Because Eastern Oklahoma just got hammered this morning.
Wow. I know that JV, one of his daughters, they did a video over on either Bumble or YouTube or something like that. They had hail up in South Dakota. Because he talked about it. His daughter was dancing in the rain. Don't know which one, but that was right after the hail went through. Probably not as big as what I had, but we had some major hail damage here, though. At least, you guys know the size of the hail we had. I still got some in my freezer.
Ah,
Yeah, still really big. But it'll slowly deteriorate as it goes, like any ice cubes do. But I sent out my notifications. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, thank you. I don't know how much that's going to cost postage-wise, but
Well, what are you sending?
right now I'm just sending the envelope for now.
With stickers?
Yeah.
Well, then one forever stamp. It got to her from me with one forever stamp for the envelope.
Okay. I'm going to send her 2 or 3 because if they fade on her or anything like that, she's got a backup.
Right?
Oh, as the saying goes, 1 is none, 2 is 1 kind of situation.
Yeah.
So we'll go with that's what I'll put down. Okay. Oh, that's not a pen. Write this down here. Okay, that would help if the pen actually worked.
Right? Hey, Cecilia, we've been talking about you. Cecilia's in the house.
I'll be there in a second. I'm just writing this down for I won't lose it again. Cecilia, I went to put your stickers in an envelope and put an address on it, and found out that your address was in my other phone when I lost it, when it died. So I'm writing it down and sending out your stickers tomorrow. So you're getting 2. I might send 3, just be on the safe side, because as I just told Jason and Molly, 1 is none, 2 is 1, and 3 is being better than 2. So that way I get it out there as quickly as I physically can. I just got to wait till tomorrow to buy stamps because I don't own any stamps. Okay, got the address right there.
Can you delete that entry? If somebody new comes up?
In the private chat, I don't think so. But no one's going to see it but us. So
Okay. I didn't know if
that's called
somebody
private
new
chat.
would pop up.
Yeah, it'll be added on there, but the only people who are going to be in there is the people who are up here. So your stickers will be out tomorrow once I get some stamps after I get off work. It'll be in the mail and out there. By the way, I do have somebody here who wants to say hi.
Macus or Jenny?
Both.
Hi, Jenny.
hi, Jenny.
And Mac. Okay, Mac. Get off my knee. Stay off my knee. Stay off my knee. No. No. My knee cannot handle that.
Right?
Everybody's saying hi.
Hello.
There she is.
She waved.
Yeah, but Cecilia's here. Oh. She was wondering what you were saying. I was telling Molly that I went to get your address where I had it, and it's not where I left it because I realized it's not the same phone I had. When I lost the other phone, I lost your address, and I didn't realize that. But I got it now. Yep, I got it now. It'll be mailed out tomorrow. When I've got to get it to the post office tomorrow and get that taken care of. I just got to get a stamp, which I don't have. I don't keep stamps on hand. Because
I have a
stamps.
few.
Well, the thing is, we do email a lot, but we don't. If we have to do anything, we usually do it electronically or something like that. So,
Right.
those are going to be sent out as soon as possible. Cecilia says hi.
Now what?
Cecilia says hi.
Hi, Cecilia. I'm leaving alone. I'm Star Trekking.
She's trekking right now, folks. She's watching every show of Star Trek in chronological order.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Hey, Lori. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. We could talk about different things. I will let people know in advance about Big Mike, my friend Bruno. He lost his dad today. So prayers and wishes to go out to him and his family. Her leg is still sore. Mine's worse. She can't walk on her boot yet by herself. I still haven't heard from my docs about when my surgery is. I'm sure they'll let me know as soon as possible. But like I was saying, Big Mike lost his dad, but it was a lingering battle, and they were waiting for it to happen. So he's not devastated because he knew it was coming.
Right. But you can't really prepare for something like that, even though you think you are.
Well, he was closer with his mom than he was with his dad.
Okay.
Because his parents were divorced, but he told me, he asked me first thing when he called me today, how would you like to set up an archery range out at the farm?
Nice.
Then I found out about his dad. But that's neither here nor there now. But I do plan on doing some archery out there, maybe a couple videos, some hunting definitely when my leg is up for it. Until my leg is healed, I can't really do much. But I will, because I do want to go out and survey the land and see how everything's set up.
Right.
Yep. I lost my parents back in '99 within a few months of each other. My mom in May, my dad in July. So I know what it's like to lose them really quick back to back. My mom was like his dad. I knew it was coming because she had cancer. My dad, on the other hand, was out of the blue. Well, I knew he wasn't like 100% perfectly healthy because he smoked every day. And he didn't drink, but he did smoke. And he drank coffee a lot, which is coffee I don't see as an issue, but he just, stepping into a vehicle with his brothers after going to the Knoxville Raceway at a McDonald's, and that was it. He had a stroke, and that was it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cecilia. But the worst part is, for me, my dad hit me harder than my mom. Because I was just getting to know my dad as a person. Because I was I was 24, 25 when he passed. And wait, I'm going to double check that, make sure because my math skills suck.
No.
Yeah, Mac wants to go outside. That's 24 years ago. I'm sorry, I was 30 too when he passed. Still, I wasn't very young. Wasn't very old either. But they're in a better place. My mom's no longer hurting. My dad's with her. That's all I'm going to say about my mom and dad.
Yeah.
But
My mom's in the hospital.
huh?
My mom's in the hospital.
What is she in for, if I may ask?
Breathing issues. And
Respiratory issues.
when she got in there, her oxygen level was low. Her salt level was really low. Her white cell blood count was really high.
Ooh. Did they say what she had?
And she was getting pneumonia.
That might be possible for the. I don't know about the salt content though. That's the thing that really throws you off because that doesn't make any sense.
Well, they were worried about that because it causes heart attacks.
Right, I can understand that. Oh man, I'm sorry for your loss there, Lori.
Thank you, Lori.
You don't need to lose your mom. You don't.
Yeah, I keep telling her she's not as young as she thinks she is. She's 75.
Tell that to Dick Van Dyke, who's 98 and still dances and sings at all over the world. I think Dick Van Dyke is immortal. People, right? He doesn't want anybody to know.
Yeah, well, I think she's going to be carrying one of those portable oxygen tanks.
My sister Joni, who's a breast cancer survivor.
Yeah.
She has one of those.
Yeah, I have to get the lightweight one.
No, she's got the portable one for when she's traveling and the big unit when she's at home.
They have those small units that make its own oxygen.
Oh, wow, Lori. So your mom and
carry it like a purse.
Yeah. Lori's family, mom and dad were long life span, definitely.
Yeah, we have a history of over 100.
Next year, you're going to see me start stressing around my birthday.
Really?
For 3 reasons. My dad, when he passed, was 57. My mom, when she passed, was 57. My brother, when he passed, guess what age?
57.
You got it.
Yeah, I see a pattern.
Yeah, so do I. And the thing is, I'm the only non-smoker.
Right.
So I'm waiting to see that happen, So I'm going to live. I want to live to be 120. That's my goal. 150 would be better, but 120 at least. I want to start aging backwards once I reach 75.
Yeah, okay.
But patterns, something like that. The 3 people patterns actually happened a lot in my family. I've told this story before, but it's about my dad's birthday, my uncle's birthday. No, not my dad's birthday, my cousin's birthday, and my cousin's daughter's birthday. All February 20th.
Wow.
I think it's either 3 or 4 people on the same day in February, which is really weird. Mac, stop climbing on my knee. That hurts. Oh, now he's trying to apologize, folks. Look at this. Let's see. Look at that look. See that?
Well, you're yelling at him.
Well, my knee does not feel good when something walks on it, especially with something with claws. I've got a sore knee as it is.
Hubby's dieting his birthday?
I have no idea. She lost her hubby Maybe she says that died on his birthday.
Oh,
I don't know if that's what she.
autocorrect.
Yeah, I'm assuming because she said
Yes,
her,
she corrected it.
okay. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, I'm trying to talk to my friend Bill, who does the rendezvous with me. He's on Facebook right now.
Yeah.
Every time I try to do this, I'm not typing here. Why isn't it not typing? Okay,
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna try something here. Oh, that's why. Okay. I'm not sure what that's doing that. I can't open up my messenger. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'm gonna try something else here. I am trying to talk to somebody and it won't let me. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'll be right back. My computer is telling me I need to restart.
All right. We'll hold your spot for you. Oh, is he frozen in time or are we? Nope, just him. So how was everybody's weekend? I hope everybody had a wonderful time. Ooh, that's nice to get rain all week. We're working on like week 5, but we had 3 days of rain though. It wasn't much for us. Hi Deb, how you doing? Why are you mowing at 6 p.m.? Ah, hiding inside. Yeah. No, my weekend is now. Took it easy today. I did some laundry today, watering the garden today. Worked in the shop a little bit today. Drinking coffee today. And drinking water. And I have to get another cup. Yeah, I gotta get rid of those ticks. Burn that leaf litter. Yeah, I had troubles with that last year. It just did not do well last year. This year, I still got green tomatoes larger than my fist. Take a look at the weather map here. Let's see. And let's see. Looks like everybody's me nice and dry this evening, maybe. I said maybe. Yeah, he had to restart his computer. Just telling him to restart.
Oh, so is he going to come back up on this one, or?
Yeah, I mean we're holding it open. What do you think, Coco?
Welcome to the Molly Show. Hi, Dev. Hi, Blake.
Yeah, Blake's up in the yard burning trash.
And I'm back.
Ta-da.
Sorry about that, folks. My computer decided to say it's time for a update and restore. All that other stuff.
Restart, yeah.
Hey, Deb. Oh man, South Carolina, and you're not taking me. What's the second time? Oh, I love corn. Which reminds me, you guys need to plant that popcorn. Eventually. Hey, Jason.
He'll be right back. He went to get coffee.
Oh, because Deb's got a pest control problem.
She has a pest control problem question.
Pest control problem.
Deb does.
The
Her
question.
specialty was vermin. I saw her post about the flies. All right, I'm here.
Go ahead, Deb.
Let me get on the chat here.
Usually those kind of, pest control problems usually are tomorrow's chat. His channel, but you go right ahead.
Yep, about the flies. I don't know if that product is, I think you can get that product over the counter. It's called Alpine.
Are they in the house or outside?
They were outside. We went to go take the trash out last night. The flies beat her into the house when she opened the door.
Oh,
Yeah. What really works good is Venus flytraps and other carnivorous plants.
Happened to show up.
If anybody sees me, doing something down here, that's me rubbing my knee.
yeah.
Okay, it's called PT Alpine. So, as in the tree, Alpine. It's a pressurized fly bait.
You
Alpine with a G.I. Joe.
Yeah. So it's going to be PT Alpine.
Oh, Jason,
Pressurized
hold on.
fly bait.
Is that all natural or is that chemicals?
Oh no, this is not. This is an
Okay.
actual bait.
Okay.
And what you do is it's basically a cap, the little nozzle, and you don't use a whole lot.
A little bit goes a long
on
way.
the pricey side, you can still get it on Amazon. And all you need is just a little bit of a squirt in the corner,
Oh,
Not on the flies.
not on the flies. Somewhere
She says
away from your door.
she's dealing with wasps.
Oh, wasp.
Yeah.
Wasp freeze.
Yeah, wasp freeze, and
I
you don't
use
feel comfortable, get a professional.
Ortho Home Defense. That works really well on wasps. And you get it in the big jug with a spray nozzle, handheld spray nozzle.
Or are they on the nest or
Eve.
the soffit of the house? Because if it's just like a little paper wasp, you can see the little nest hanging down off of the edge of the house. You can go to Lowe's, pick up 2 cans of wasp freeze for under $10. I know that for sure. And you wait for the sun to go down, and when they're in there sleeping, you delete them in their sleep.
Right.
Okay, yeah, you definitely have to be. Do you have your EpiPen, Deb?
Like I said, you wait for it to get dark when they're asleep.
They do sleep.
In the dark, and that's when you hit them.
Blake, I am not going to your mother-in-law's for you because I'm going to be going to mine in about a week and a half, right? No, we got a wedding to go to this month. Why am I not charged? Because I'm
The
not
standard cheap bee suit that you pick up off the website or from that, your Tractor Supply store or from somewhere like that will not protect you from a wasp. I gotta mention that. Everybody thinks, oh, a bee suit, they can't get me. Yeah, they can. I have a specialized bee suit so I can actually do wasp.
Okay, she doesn't have an EpiPen. Okay,
Yeah, well, not too expensive.
I know, but
Short shelf life.
I
That makes me
understand.
very, very mad.
Yeah, I know. The idiot that upcharged those.
It's probably cheaper for Cecilia to get one than us.
Oh, most likely, but we can't do anything about it because we can't get them from Canada. Unless you go to Canada. And then you might make it near impossible to bring it back.
It's cheaper to get it in Mexico.
True.
Just walk across the border with it.
Oh, I do have some good news, Blake. I know you guys can't make it up here anytime soon or anything like that, but at least in spirit, I got a permission for a 300-acre property, so I'll tell more about that. Well, thing is, Deb,
That's not good.
yeah, it shouldn't take more than one anaphylactic shock episode to prove that you need it.
You can go to the doctor. You can do a quick little skin test, and they'll watch you there. Oh, by the way, Cecilia, how much is the EpiPen up there in Canada?
Oh, you're done. Okay, give me a second.
I know down here it's like almost $600.
Yeah, it used to be 40 bucks or something like that.
Yeah, it used to be 45, $60. And then some
Asshat.
asinine person decided to go ahead. Hey, let's just charge $600.
Because he's the one in control of making them.
Exactly, out of the blue, because they could.
Not realizing it would pretty much kill most little kids and older adults, not having it available.
It sucks. It's only got like a 6-month shelf life on them too.
Yeah, they used to be longer, which is really sucky.
I know they keep changing the label, so the I guess the royalties are not royalties, but the patent keeps resetting.
I do have a couple places I've been seeing that they can get free EpiPens, but I don't believe it till I.
Oh.
$690 for an EpiPen now.
Wow, that's gone up another $100.
Yeah. It used to be only 600.
I know, but before then it was like $60.
Yeah.
Yeah, and unless you have insurance, you're not even gonna. But on a good note, Colorado is going to put a limit on EpiPen costs. So that'll be good. We might have to make a trip over to Colorado to get EpiPens. Oh, man. But, that's a shame on that one. $622.09 at Walgreens.
I know how much it is in Canada.
I have no idea. Let me check. $180.
Yeah. It's still racist. Wow.
They said, well, it also says between $100 and $150, but still, it used to be around $60.
Yeah, no.
Tell me about it, Deb. I have Medicare.
It's better than nothing.
Oh, the price for UK National Health Care Service price for a single dose is $38.
How much is it in Mexico?
Well, you could look this up too,
But you're already there. Must be $10.
Wait a second here. I'm trying to find out. I have no idea. I'm trying to.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
It's pretty quick with them too. They'll still fly a little bit, and then they're done. Like I said, do it when they're asleep in the dark. Just quick hits, soak it for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then go back in the house. Do not knock down the wasp nest. Leave it up there. It tells the other wasp no vacancy.
$50.
$50? Wow, that's pretty good.
They sell vials to this Dr. Rodriguez in Mexico for $2 a piece.
Wow.
But I'm not sure,
Mm.
What the price, who Dr. Rodriguez is and where he's located.
Yeah. Boric acid in a little puffy container from Walmart for like $4.
Just type in EPI, EPI, and then pen.
Yeah. No, she's talking about the wasp.
Hey, Klumsky, how you doing? That's my friend Jared. Okay, he's a friend of mine. How you doing, sir?
Hey, Kansas Outdoors.
He's
Yeah,
a friend of mine.
Yeah, Deb, just get the big, the can, a little squeezy plastic bottle for the boric acid. You get there at like Walmart for like $4 or $5 for the container. wear your gloves, wear a mask so you're not breathing it. It's not really toxic to us, but it's deadly to insects. And when it's dark, just walk out there and squeeze it right into those in the cracks, and then go back in the house.
Key is go back in the house.
Yeah, we found out one of our screen doors, the wasp made a nest inside the door.
Mm-hmm.
He's moving to Iowa.
I know he talked to me about it. I met discussed a little bit.
Iowa too.
Wow.
When I was at the Renaissance Fair back in May. Did you guys decide on where you're going?
He's gonna move next door to Iowa Trapper.
I have no idea where he's going to move. That's why I'm asking. They were still discussing it back in May. Him and his wife and kids run a booth at the Renaissance Fair up at the Iowa Renaissance Fair up in Amana. Really cool stuff. Some good knives and stuff. Excuse me, I gotta go discipline a kitty. He's chewing on rubber bands.
Gotta go kick the milk can over.
Right.
Here.
I don't want him to get anything in his digestive system. It would kill him. Literally.
Right.
You seen your pet?
Tuna's actually not too far from me.
Yeah.
Probably about 35 miles from me. So that's not too bad.
You ever seen your pet whistling pig yet?
Say what?
Your pet's whistling pig.
What is that?
No, I do not. Well, I can't really say that because our motion sensor on our back porch keeps going off, but I can't see what's going on, what's doing it. So it has been set off by a rabbit before, but if it's the groundhog, I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't physically seen him. Not since a while back.
Yes, Deb, it is a powder. It's like a talcum powder.
Yeah, this is my channel. Welcome to my channel. This is Molly from Pest Hunter Outdoors. They're from Texas, these two. So it can be a little bit, we talk about a little bit of everything. We just had a get-together last month over at Lake Red Rock. And it was a really good gathering.
Yeah, it was.
We had a really decent giveaway. Molly won second place, which was really cool. And Ian technically won third. But I think Rob kind of tilted it towards Ian for some unknown reason. He really wanted Ian to get it.
Yeah.
He willed the bingo ball.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, he's still going through all the stuff that he got from him.
Nice.
Trying to figure out what he wants to do with all of it. But Ian's been actually doing pretty good on the finds that he's been doing on the yard sales. Notice I said Ian, not me. But right now I'm just going to get my leg better because this is what I've been doing at work.
It's sitting.
Literally sitting in a chair in their break room. Basically watching movies and stuff on my phone all day long.
Oh.
People say, "Oh, that sounds so cool." Do it for 8 hours a day.
Oh, it's boring.
You better believe it is boring.
The clock moves slower.
I mean, if I get a decent movie, cool, it'll make time fly a little bit. But I've been using it to do research on stuff. So I hope I have a permission for a place to go hunting, though. it's going to be opening up over in Waukee,
Part of Des Moines.
east of Des Moines, or west of Des Moines. Technically, it's west Des Moines. Not too far from where Jenny works, actually.
Nice.
So that's cool, at least. And they have 300 acres that we're going to get permissions to go do videos on, and archery, and a whole bunch of other stuff. As long as we can shoot some firearms on there to go, maybe get down and take a deer down or two. I think that would be kind of cool. No, I'm not going to be doing any processing videos because I don't know how to do that yet. But I know how to hunt. Just my other skills are lacking. Oh, that is cool. Where's Grant? Now I got to look up Grant. Oh, that's not too far. That's north east of my in-laws.
I know, that's why I tell them.
Well, you're going to have to show me because I don't know how to do it. Every time I go to have someone show me, something comes up and I miss the opportunity to actually learn how to do it. I mean, I could read all the watch all the videos, read all the stuff, but it doesn't give you hands-on experience. And that's
if you
how
can clean a fish, you can clean a deer.
No, here's the thing. I'm a hands-on learner, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You can tell me it's the same thing. It's not. 100% not. I don't plan on trying to keep the scales of a fish. When you need to keep the hide and the other parts that are useful for a deer.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you can clean a fish, you can clean a deer.
Not the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing. But no, if you can clean one, you can clean another. One just takes a little bit longer.
Well, that's
and a lot more water.
Well, the thing is, I mean, with a deer, you want to make sure you have the antlers, and you want to make sure you keep the any of the useful parts. Because I don't want to waste a deer. And I also want to make sure that if I get a deer and I'm going to take it to a processing center, and no, I'm not doing it myself for a reason, because I plan on donating 10% of the meat to the food stores of Iowa, because they go to families who need it. I'd rather that, lose 10% and help somebody than try to do it myself and waste 10%. You know what I mean?
You like Mr. Yacht?
Say what?
David Eulis. He's in Mississippi. He traps hogs for a living.
Oh, no.
And he takes the hogs that he has dispatched and he gives them to the families who need food.
Oh, that's cool. I've never heard of him, but that's really cool. What Ian and I were planning on doing is, if he and I both get a deer, we donate one full deer to the food store and keep one deer for ourselves. I'd rather give 100% of a deer than, a portion, because that'll feed more people. But if I get one and we're together, I would love that, because you could show me what I need to do and that kind of thing. Because physically doing it is easier for me to remember, since I'm dyslexic. Oh, I'm sure you do. I just don't know how to. I don't have any way of processing a deer where I'm at. I mean, I've got a tree here to hang a deer, but my neighbors might complain because it's in my front yard. I don't think they want to see a dead deer hanging from a tree. I don't know, Deb. because I've only gotten the last couple times I went deer hunting, I didn't get anything, but that's normal, because especially when spots for hunting deer is hard here in Iowa. If you don't have places with permission, I've got one permission, so and I can't go check it out until my knee heals. Well, I don't know what the rule is for processing a deer in your front yard. But at least I don't live in a HOA area type situation. They would definitely have a hissy fit about something like that.
Yeah.
That's just a HOA that requires you to get one deer a year.
No, I just want to make sure if we get a chance to get one. Okay, repeat that, Deb. Because I think the word you wanted to say didn't go through. Right now, like I said, I've got lucky to get a 300-acre permission. And I'm a ground hunter just because I don't like climbing trees, but I don't have to. And I've had deer come up within 10 feet of me, and I'm standing straight up and down. That is freaking cool to know. And I want to know if you get a chance to get another one, I want to be there when you do, because I want to watch it. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
I'm sure you like climbing trees, but I've got a knee that needs surgery, and I can't go anywhere till it's done having surgery. So, because workman's comp type situation. And I don't want to mess with that. But I got a lot to learn. I know I don't know everything, but it doesn't mean I don't want to learn. And I love venison. Venison is freaking delicious. And Jenny loves venison. She's got so many recipes. Her venison lasagna is amazing, and my venison chili is just amazing too. But Jason, have you been deer hunting?
Me? No, I haven't. I want to really bad. I said I've always done predator hunting.
Like I said, I mean, I learned a lot of stuff from my dad, and he said if you shut down, you just be quiet, don't move, the deer will come.
Yeah, they'll walk right past you.
I could be standing there with my bow in my hand, arrow on the string, and they can walk close enough to me. Only problem is, last time that happened, I was turkey hunting at the time. It was the wrong season. But that didn't stop me from wanting to at least think about it. Oh, I know the backstrap's the best, but I don't, it's been a while.
And the fish tenders, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea why they call them fish tenders.
I have no idea either. Never heard that term until you said it, to be honest.
Well, it's not the backstrap, it's the part that's inside the rib cage.
Oh, I just know it's the backstrap.
It's the smaller loin.
But I do know we're going to try to get as much processed as we can. At least one deer will get us through the good part of the year. But I have to pick up a new, an extra deep freeze for that kind of meat.
Right.
A couple 100 pounds of venison is not going to fit in our little our freezer that we have right now. So I just want to make sure. I mean, but it's not going to be just one deer either. I mean, because it's not going to stop Ian and me from going out rabbit hunting and squirrel hunting and that kind of thing. I did see on Sunday 2 big bucks on my way home. They still had the velvet on their antlers. And one was at least a 10 to 12 point buck.
That should be a hat, Sam.
The only 12 gauge I have right now is the one I sold to JV Outdoors, which he hasn't picked up yet. And it's a double barrel over and under. But it's the kick is too much for me to handle. I want to get. I'm usually a bow hunter more than anything else, but you know that. He's seen me shoot my bow before, folks. I used to run my range when he worked there, so it was a while back. Oh man, I really want to shoot right now. I don't have a garage. So now, could I probably put something up to allow me to do that? Sure. I could probably run up a couple of my backdrop posts with about 8 feet off the ground. Maybe might hold up a deer. I don't know. We'll see. Now, I'm not sure how many people are here planning on using bows or any kind of firearms at all. But I have a list of stuff that I wanted to use. Is though I have a 20. Sorry, I've got a 22. Need to get a second 22 for Ian. He wants a 410 because they just opened up here in Iowa the ability to use a 410 with tungsten ammo for turkey. And Big Mike said that the acreage has seen turkey.
Ooh.
So that's a bonus. I'm sure where there's fields, there's going to be rabbits, squirrel, and pheasants, as well as deer. And I just got to survey the property. I've got to walk it. And I can't walk it until my knee is repaired.
Right.
Yeah. That recoil on that American Arms Silver 2, oh man, it kicks my butt. I mean, to the point where my shoulder hurts like hell. I want to get another, something a little bit better, but I don't know what else to get.
See, Deb will teach you.
Well, maybe I get, if I get a deer, I'm going to make sure to get Deb some venison, obviously. And my daughter. I know she would definitely want the hide. I guess, what are you jumping at, dude?
Yeah, I'm working on 2 permissions for me right now.
Well, my permission just came to me today. I got asked if I wanted it. I'm not going to say no. But I did say I wanted it in writing. I want 100% writing from all 3 of the people who own it. That way, all 3 of them could, any one of the 3 can't say, "Oh, I didn't give you permission," and I'll have it in writing. And also, if the DNR comes up and he asks whose land it is, and I can say who it is, and then
Here's my permission slip.
Show up a permission slip plus my license and stuff like that.
Well, I'm sure if you share it with the people who own the property.
Oh, yeah, Big Mike's already knows he'd get a portion.
Yeah.
But we'd get the biggest portion. Obviously, like I said, we're going to play. I still want to donate, because one thing about the food banks of Iowa, they help out veterans a lot, and that's one of the big reasons why I do it. And the fact is, I have used the food pantry before, and they've helped out us in the past multiple times when we needed it. And when we were homeless, they helped out a lot. Keeping food on the table. We didn't have a table, that kind of thing. well, that's cool, Blake. Yeah, that's the first thing I asked for is that I wanted to get it in writing. And once I get it in writing, I'm gonna laminate the crap out of it. That way, it won't go back. It'll be right where I can have it and show it off and signatures and everything.
If you take a picture of it, it'll last longer.
It may last longer, but my phones can die.
Yep.
Signals can be lost where you might lose a picture, but a laminated piece of paper is not going away anytime soon. That way, I can just pull it out, saying it's done. I can make a copy of it and make it smaller, put it in my wallet, but the big one would be in my truck.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. But I would have to have. I don't have any way. Well, I do have a dehydrator. I've never made jerky before. I've always done small game. That's the thing. I'm one of those people who go after the game that most people don't go after. Because if everybody's after deer, they're ignoring the rabbits, squirrels, and smaller game. And those would still, fill your freezer just as well as one deer will. And those reproduce a lot faster than deer. Right, Jason?
You got that right. Man, can they? Jeez.
And
we don't call it multiplying rabbits for nothing.
Exactly. Oh, okay. We do have a few food dehydrator we picked up at a yard sale. I just haven't had a chance to use it yet because right now we're still trying to organize this thing because we got our stuff in here, but now we got to move stuff to paint. Now that I have the paint sprayer, I can actually paint the walls finally, as long as I have enough paint for the entire inside. Oh, that's another whole nother headache I'm not going to think about right now. I will definitely be asking everybody's opinions on jerky making. But I will say one thing. I do not do anything hot flavored. I am a wuss when it comes to heat on certain things. And jerky is one of them. So no jalapeno flavors for me.
Garlic and black pepper.
I'm when I get regular jerky, it doesn't matter, like Old Trapper or whatever, I go original because that's my favorite flavor. I might choose, what's the other one?
Teriyaki.
Teriyaki might be my other one that I make because that's what Jenny likes and Ian likes. But nothing smoky flavored or something like that would definitely be a thing.
I'm doing carne asada. Yeah.
Okay, repeat that one more time.
A carne asada flavor?
No. What Jared said. He's posted something, and here, you tell me what he. I'm not sure what that. I can't. Was it dailies or? I'm not much. Soy sauce is really salty, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't do salt a lot because jerky is pretty much as much as I can handle. Let's see. Let's just say this. I was taking Ian home on Sunday from here to Marshalltown. Just on the edges of the road, I seen 15 rabbits. That may not seem a lot in this, because it's like 15 miles between here and Marshalltown. But that's a lot of game to be seen on that one. I saw a rabbit just outside Jenny's workplace today. Little one, but they get bigger. But we've got one in the backyard this freaking big. A lot of rabbits this year. Along the same road, I also saw a pheasant, a field mouse, 2 deer. That was on Sunday, mind you. I've seen multiple cock pheasants on that road. And one thing you can do in Iowa that most places you can't, you can hunt from the road legally. And I know I can take you some places that we have. There's a place called Russell Wildlife Area. Ian got his first rabbit last year there with a 22. Tender quick. Okay, Deb. I'm going to have to ask everybody's. I probably, if I can do this right, figure out a way to set up my phone in the kitchen when I'm making jerky or wherever I'm making it, and you guys can watch me do this, and I can ask questions because I am terrible at it.
Well, Ducks and Bucks made a video of making beef jerky.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. I haven't heard from them in a while.
I haven't either.
See, what was that one? The one of the 3 is the best. One's the better hunter, one's the better fisherman, and the other one's the better cook.
Mm.
It works out. But they got to keep the one guy away from go-karts. Or is that quad runners?
I think they're the 4-wheelers. There's
Yeah.
Quads, yeah. Oh, Kansas Outdoorsman. That's another reason why I switched to air a long time
Oh,
ago.
that's true. Yeah. Yeah. With your archery hunting, you can still shoot rabbits and squirrels and not ruin your deer hunt. Yep, definitely. That is definitely true. Because rabbit season starts in February. Rabbit starts in January. Squirrels start in February, I believe. I have to double check.
Duck season.
Rabbit season. I'm double checking the dates. Okay. They haven't anything showing for next year yet for rabbits and squirrels, but I'm looking. Let's see here. Yeah, rabbits go from September 3rd from September to February. Squirrels go from September to January, the end of January. So that's good to know. A lot of places go to the, with exception of rabbits, go till the end of January. End of January for pheasants. Was pheasants the January 10th. Quail, partridge, grouse are January 31st. Rabbits, February 28th. Squirrel, January 31st. Continuous open season on pigeons, coyotes, and groundhogs. And crows have a split season of October through November and January through March. So there you go.
You can make some sloppy crows.
Sorry, folks. Just looking at the dates. I got to get the updated one. I got to get Ian's new hunt and fishing license updated. Like I said, Deb, I've never made jerky before, but if I get a deer, and that's a big if, because there's so, all the public places are like near impossible to get into. But now that I have a permission, I might be able to get something. And that's only maybe. Now I have a couple friends I can go hunting with, which would be really freaking cool. Makes things a lot easier. Working as a team works out better. I mean, I've got Ian. He's he's 17. He's not gotten a deer yet. Neither have I. But rabbits we've got. I do better with my bow, but that's me because it's my primary specialty weapon. Oh, I'll probably do better than a call, Deb. I'll probably do a FaceTime with you or something. That way you could see what I'm doing and I can ask questions in real time. Because that way I could, figure it out. Who's eating what? Or is that your tea?
Nope.
I got ice cream and bananas.
Oh, what flavor of ice cream?
French vanilla with chocolate syrup.
What is it?
French vanilla with chocolate.
Your mouth was full. It sounded like, okay. Hey, hon. She's got ice cream and she's not sharing.
It'll melt by the time he gets there.
Well, you try doing.
Yeah, she tried to share. It might get a little messy.
It might, get the keyboard all sticky. Hey, it doesn't matter how the deer was gotten. If you hit a deer here in Iowa, you can. The DNR is called. You can actually have them tag a deer, and you can keep the deer. Though, yes, it will probably meat will be bruised, but it's better than no deer at all. And that can happen any time of the year. But the deer I saw on Sunday, there was two of them. One was the 10-point one, and the other one was so small, either 4-point or 8-point or something like that. He tried jumping down the hill in front of me, but he didn't realize when he jumped the fence, the hill went straight down.
Mm.
And he tumbled down the hill. Because when he jumped, his leg, he didn't land on the ground until he hit the bottom.
Mm.
Then he tumbled. I was hoping he would have broke his neck because I would have freaking stopped. And just called the DNR or something just to get, the deer tagged and figured out everything else from there. That's why. Okay, Deb, and everybody else who's here. There's something going on the 25th of August that I didn't realize until what Deb said. There's a baseball team going to be visiting Des Moines on the 25th.
Mm.
The Savannah Bananas. I'm not sure if Blake's ever heard of them. It's possible. Think of it's the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. They do TikTok dancing. They do a lot of crazy stuff. But they are professional baseball players. They do play really interesting games. One of the rules they have is that if a ball is caught by someone in the stands, it's considered an out. Doesn't matter who caught it. Yeah, I know they're from Georgia. I would love to go see them, but the prices of their games are ridiculously expensive. Unless you would have got in, like the first day they got advertised, they went from $25 a seat to over $400 a seat.
Sure.
Yep, I have not seen them yet. I would love to take Jenny and Ian. I've been to a couple semi-pro games and stuff like that with the Iowa Cubs, but I would love to see the Savannah Bananas in person. I don't know who they're. I think they're going against the Party Animals. I could be wrong. I'd have to double check. But yeah.
Yeah, Blake says he's heard of him.
I know.
And
We're not coming here until next month. So I'm double checking if they're coming in here on the 25th. Yes, they are. They're sold out. You know what's really sucky? One of my coworkers got free tickets from a contest.
Nice.
Yeah. They want them on a radio call-in show. Sorry to hear that, Cecilia. I'm sorry it's lagging. But on National Banana Split Day, we have them here, the Savannah Bananas, here in Iowa.
Nice.
I don't know who they're playing against, though. I just know that they're playing the 25th and 26th, and both days are sold out. They are coming back to Georgia a week later. Oh no, they're sold out there too. They're sold out completely for the month of August. Everywhere. Because they're in Savannah, Georgia on the 3rd, Blake, and the 5th, and they're sold out. In New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Maine, Des Moines, Iowa, back to Savannah, and all this other stuff. So, yeah. Well, that's cool, Deb. Oh, man. Sorry we got a little off on a tangent of baseball, but, it happens.
Nothing wrong with baseball.
Huh?
There's nothing wrong with baseball.
I mean, I haven't myself. I played in high school for a little bit, but that was it. Are they going to be broadcasting live on Facebook, Blake? If they are, I'd watch it. But then again, they're going to be. It's a Friday, Saturday thing, so anything's possible. Oh man! Ow! Give me a second here, folks. I got to get me something for my knees. Okay, for the hunters here in chat, what's your preferred method of taking down rabbits?
Honestly, you already know my answer.
Well, air rifle and traps for you. You got two options usually.
Yeah. Air rifles.
But I want to know what Blake's and Jarrett's and everybody else I want to know everybody's version, how they take it down. I do have that big live trap. I forgot to grab it for you.
All right, I got a couple of them already.
Well, I've got the big one in the back. I picked up off the curb. I haven't used yet. It works. I just don't know what to do with it if I got one in a live trap. I know I could probably, I was debating on maybe making a pen for them and getting a couple and just, raising them. But that's
Woodchucks?
The woodchuck is bigger than the trap.
Oh.
But I guess I could try to see what happens. But the thing is, we have all these freaking cats around here. But I don't want to take some people down to Russell Wildlife area because that place has got everything. Not only can you fish there, both summer and winter, because it's supposed to have really good ice fishing. From what I gather, because I kept for 2 years in a row, I met two separate people from New Zealand who moved to Iowa. Don't ask me why they're from New Zealand, why they were in Iowa, but they were. And they were catching some big, fish. But rabbit hunted. There's also a live shooting range there for those people who did not know. You can sight in your rifles or whatever you want to do down there. It's an open range. It's free. So I've gotten multiple rabbits from that place. Not so many squirrels, unfortunately, but rabbits. I've seen deer there, a pheasant or two. Okay, Deb. Good to know. But I'm not sure. I mean, I'd have to figure out something if I did something like that, especially on my property, because if I capture it on my property, I cannot do anything with it other than take it somewhere and let it go. Unfortunately, because I'm inside the city limits.
Right.
With exception, there is one exception. That is the groundhog. I do have permission for that one from the DNR.
Poor Phil.
Puxatawny Phil. Remember, this is not Puxatawny. This is Newton, so he's no relation. and Puxatawny has to remember stop driving angry. Yes, I will make a pun about that all day long. No bow. I don't know what it is. I mean, I've gotten rabbits multiple times with bows that are easy shots. Because, I mean, 12 gauge seems a little bit obsessive for a rabbit, though. What do you think, Jason?
Say that again. I'm having trouble hearing you.
12 gauge seems a little excessive for rabbits.
I don't like chewing on pellets.
Well, I mean, I can understand a 20 gauge, but I think a 12 might be a little overpowered for a rabbit, though.
No, like I said, we've always used the shotties for the birds on the fly.
Well, I can understand that for pheasants and stuff like that. But like I said, I don't have any low gauge shotguns for small game. And my 12 gauge that I have access to is too much for it.
Right.
I mean, 22 rifle, I have. Ian's got his 22 air rifle with more pellets than he knows what to do with. Especially since he got all the pellets from Cliff, finally. He just wants something with a little bit more
Oomph.
No. It's got plenty of oomph. It's just the fact that more rate of fire, higher rate of fire. Because it's kind of hard to chase down a rabbit and try to. It's because it's a break barrel. Do that on the run and get a pellet in where it needs to be seated and back without it being warped or anything like that. But he loves my 22. But then again, I like my Marlin. My Marlin is nice. I have a 795 and multiple clips. Blake, what do you have? I know you have a bow because you picked one up. You showed me. And as soon as I am got some more bowstring material, I've got some bowstrings I can make. I don't know about filming them because I don't know about which angles to do or anything like that. But I can make some bowstrings. Why does it seem so quiet in here?
Well, it's not my topic.
No. You always ask questions, though.
No, I'm good.
And Jason's being really quiet.
Yeah, what are you doing, honey?
I'm just sitting here, just lurking,
Just lurking.
thinking about getting another cup of coffee.
Well, drink one for me. I got my Pepsi. Like I said, I'm not taking that 12 gauge out anymore. It's just too much.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if I have the right shot or not. It's still too much gun. I mean, I want to get I'd be happy with a single shot 20, but the hunter in me knows either a pump or semi-automatic would be better for a 20 gauge
Yeah.
for rate of fire that doesn't tear my shoulder off. But I've got to find one first.
Yeah.
Something I can take squirrel hunting or rabbit hunting, a little bit more versatility. I don't know if you ever plan on shooting a firearm or not, Molly. Anything's possible.
Yeah. Last time I got the meter man,
Really?
it was late at night and he was not where he was supposed to be.
Oh,
And he didn't take warning, so
okay. He's not going to do that again.
no. They changed their policies.
I'm better than average with a bow, but most people know that. But it's just rabbits are easy for me. I don't know what it is with a 22. I hesitate, even though I can have my rifle up to my shoulder when I see one, and I can miss on the run with a 22. But give me a bow. I don't know what it is. It's just a little easier, and I have plenty of arrows for that specific purpose. Let me see. Do I have any in this quiver? Nope, there is my other quiver. This is just my backup quiver. Yeah, a lot of these are broke. These are my broken quiver. Okay. Let me see here. Oh man. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my quiver real quick. It did remind me that I do have a couple arrows I need to repair. Simple repairs, knocks mostly. The quiver I usually use.
I'm just waiting for the day I can get a duck that is allowed with air guns.
This is what I use
We
for
have duck hunt.
small game. I use one of my hex blunts,
Uh-huh.
or give me a second. Actually, I've actually hunted with just field points. They work fine too.
Yeah.
That's another hex blunt. That's not it. Hex blunt. That's a broadhead. Don't want to do that one. That one broke. That's going to go over there in the other one. Where's it at? I have one in here somewhere. I got to find it. Oh, it's not in there. I had a judo point somewhere, and I can't find it. It might be in my other, in Ian's quiver. I can't seem to find it right now. But I have a judo point that I use too, and a rubber blunt that I carry. But my blunts work. I can either use a rubber blunt or a judo point or my hex points. This is my preferred method because these things work just fine.
Yeah.
And with a 55-pound bow, I can hit pretty much anything. So that's why I usually take my takedown longbow with me wherever I go. Let's see.
No, I'm shivering.
It's been cold all day too.
I don't know much about snares, to be honest. Could I learn? Probably, but I never really had an opportunity, to be honest. Give me a second here. Where is it? That's not the right one. There they are. Replacement tips. I got a couple of arrows that needed replacement nocks. And these were really awesome because I picked these up for $1, but I've picked them up in the past for 25 cents a piece at the end of each season at Walmart.
Are they fletches?
Huh?
What is that?
Nocks.
Oh, Knox.
You know, getting nocks. Well, I've got a. That one's broke. That's the wrong one. Let's see, where's that one? No, here's the one. The knock. So I'm going to take the opportunity at the moment to do a simple repair. I've already sanded it down, so I don't have to do anything about prepping the end of it. But getting the glue part, that's going to be the fun part. Oh, come on.
Doesn't that stuff smell wonderful?
Huh?
Doesn't that stuff smell wonderful?
Well, doesn't bother me a bit, but the ones that was really bad, it's not this stuff. And this is just the platinum stuff from Fletch Type.
Ooh, a snack.
Okay. Okay, that's taken care of there. Fixing knocks and stuff, that's easy. Okay, all done. It's good. Let it sit. I'll peel off the excess later.
Corn chips and pico.
The only snack I have is my Pepsi at the moment. I was going to I did wanted to show you guys a couple other tips that I have. Some homemade Botkins.
Ooh.
Kind of crude, but
That would be perfect for getting hogs, getting through that, when you get through that, their shield.
there's another one. This one needs to be, I would point it up a little bit more. Sharpen up the point a little bit for that one. This one here, just for fun. This is called a fire. It's a fire basket. If you want to do flaming arrows.
Flaming arrows.
Oh yeah,
Only at a Viking funeral.
we're all Vikings. We just don't know it yet.
I'm a pirate.
Well, I'm an Irishman. Oh, here's one you might really like, Jason.
Oh, there we go.
That's a modern Bakken, which I plan on adding to my deal for mainly if I go hog hunting and stuff like you said. If I had a choice between this one here and this one here, I'd probably go with this one.
No, the one your flat blade. One with 2 blades. That's the one you want to know. When it's not on the arrow yet.
You mean this one?
That one.
I've got some on that. This is the modern one. This is my Zwicky broadhead. I don't have this on there yet. I do have the other one that you're talking about. The one that my friend Jesse made for me. This one.
Yeah. That one, yeah.
But I think this one would be a little bit more advantageous because it's lighter, which means it'd fly faster.
It'll zip through easier.
Oh, we do have to watch out for bobcats in the area, coyote. There's been a couple cougars spotted in the Des Moines area, but
I'm a cougar.
Well, how'd they get
Yes,
there
we
from
know.
Florida?
So is Jenny.
I'm a cougar.
See, I said that already. Said yes, you are, and so is Jenny. And so is Dab, and so is Cecilia, so is, a whole bunch of other ladies I know. What was that in there for? I have no clue. I've got some more arrows that I could probably use. Jason, tell me what you think of this arrow.
I wouldn't use it.
This one, it feels. I mean, the barrel part feels like it's aluminum, but that's steel. The bleeder and the double, dual blade.
Yeah, everybody's going away from the multi blades. They're going back to the old traditional
Flathead.
flat arrowheads. They're finding that they were doing it for thousands of years,
And it worked.
and it worked.
I mean, I've got the 4-bladed ones that I got with the carbons I won a couple years ago. But I'm not a fan of carbons at all. It's too much work to do the job a single regular arrow will do. I don't have to worry about tightening my heads every freaking time. Once they're on, they're on. But
There's Coco.
I do plan on putting this one on.
Go get her.
Yeah, she needs to come eat her dinner. Can you sit down and then put her down? Can you put her down under the table?
Oh, Deb,
When you pick her up,
Leah
put her down
took
under the table.
herself out of the cougar category. Took herself out. So
I did it unawareingly.
She's running away from me.
yeah. Let's see here. Crap. No, I do know I want to pick up some more of these
Okay, get back.
for
Boy.
hunting purposes, but
Yeah.
I've got a lot of there's this one.
Well, that's pretty.
This one's a collapsible one.
The mechanical.
Yeah,
Oh.
mechanical. Usually you have a little rubber band around the edges here that basically gets cut as it opens up. That comes out, expands to like that when it goes through.
Oh.
That would definitely work on a hog, but it's very complicated, and I don't like complicated. This right here will work for me.
Yeah.
Do I plan on getting some more of this style? Yes, because it's simple. It's one piece. It's sharp. It does the job. But that's, for deer or bigger animals. I'd rather use the blunts, or maybe even this might work for rabbits too. That's grain to be seen yet. I'm not sure what the grain weight of this one is. The average ones that I usually use is like 125 and stuff like that. But I've got more stuff to figure out before I get too far in there. Crossbows are fine. Jenny is really good with crossbows. I do not use them personally because I can't feel the shot, if that makes any sense. And but that's my opinion. I think if that works for you and you're allowed to use them, I say use them. I'm not handicapped, so I can't use them here in Iowa. You're supposed to be a certain age or something like that on crossbows. I'd have to look up the laws on that. You can hunt turkey, you can hunt deer with crossbows, but not hand crossbows.
It has to be a certain amount of foot pounds.
Right. It says you can't be fired with one hand or have pistol grips.
Why is she licking the floor?
I don't know.
They must be equipped with broadheads, which are designed with at least 3 blades. You got to use a 3-bladed broadhead for deer with a crossbow. Well, okay, the crossbows are reserved for those who are at least 65 years old or have a physical handicap that which prevents them from shooting a typical bow. So, those people who have shoulder injuries, I think Rob is that way, possibly. I'd have to double check. I think he mentioned something about a shoulder injury. You remember him saying anything like that, Jason?
No, I don't.
I thought he did. Well, my friend, Big Mike, he's getting ready for shoulder surgery. That would prevent him from pulling a bow back, most likely, because he said some muscles and tendons tore, which would prevent him from pulling a bow back.
So that's probably also one of the reasons why they came out with the air bolts too.
Yeah, but they don't cover that in Iowa under Iowa law yet. So I don't know.
We will soon.
Huh? I'm sure they will, but until then, we got to go with what the law says.
Yeah. Hey, we're the only state that we can actually hunt pigs with tannerite.
Put a tannerite on the end of my arrow and I'll shoot it.
Well,
Just to see what go. Yeah, but as long as you practice with it and you're proficient with hitting your targets within reason, and don't go out past 50 yards, you should be able to. Crossbows are perfectly fine. Yeah, I think Cecilia. I think you may have to go to a straight crossbow, because your shoulders will not be able to handle the bow you have. I have no issues with crossbows. I don't like compound crossbows because I'm a purist. But if that's what you want to use and you're happy with it, go with it. Would I allow one on the archery range at the Renaissance Fair? Nope. Recurve crossbows only. Or medieval crossbows, whichever you have. But I'm not opposed to
Got the recurve.
Huh? What was that?
I have the recurve crossbow.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Now, Jenny has a higher firing rate for crossbows. She's faster than me with a crossbow. I'm a better shot, just because it's what I do. I'm really good with aiming things and hitting things with arrows and stuff like that. and I have made more than a few bolts in my time. Oh, I know you would, Deb. Jenny has already told me if I hunt it and I process it, she will cook it, and she will help us eat it. So we had a plan for the groundhog already. We just got to wait for him to pop back up.
Shh.
I just wish I would have known about the law. When I first did my first archery live on Sunday, and he was sitting out there in my backyard within bow range. Oh man, I would have took him down in a heartbeat because he was less than 20 yards from me, and it was not a small creature. I know you have a bow, Cecilia, but if you have two shoulder injuries and you don't practice with the bow on the regular, you may have issue using it when you need it. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't want you to try to use the bow to procure any kind of food and you throw your shoulder out trying to pull it back, or even stringing it for that matter. Unless you have a bow that you don't mind keeping strung 100% of the time. I have a couple that way. Right over there. And here's one I will show you. Give me a moment here. I'll go get them. One I just picked up at Goodwill, of all places. This is probably about a 20-pound to 25-pound.
In some places, yes, there are hogs in Iowa.
Yeah, southeastern Iowa, south of Fairfield and Bloomfield, they have been spotted. That was a few years ago. I have not heard or done enough research lately to keep up abreast of that particular development. Jason already knows I would love to go bow hunting for hog.
Oh, yeah.
But this is the bow I picked up at Goodwill. I don't know what brand it is, but I did only pay $6 for it. It came with a dozen arrows. Like I said, this is about a 25-pound bow. It does have a small sight on it right there. And it's adjustable. And it has the little deal for you don't have to worry about needing a shooting glove. And it's left and right-handed.
Oh, Nick's phone died.
Uh-oh. But it's got a really decent pull. Would it take down rabbits? Maybe.
5 yards.
Well, actually, it's about placement and energy dispersal. It's like, say, my hex blunts or a judo point and you were within a decent range, possibly. That's if you hit them in the head. Body shot, probably not. But I've got other bows that are a lot more powerful than this. But this setup is great for a little kid. As you can see, my hand fits around the
It's a training bow.
It's all it is. This is what I would use on my range for little kids. Because it's like I said, it's left and right-handed. I will probably, for my range, I'll probably take this little piece off. Unless I give it to somebody. Because I don't really need anything with sights on it, to be honest. Oh, there it is. There's the name. It's a Barnett Little Sioux.
Huh. I wonder if I can get a laser light for my bow.
You can.
It's probably the only way I'll be able to use it.
Your back, okay. Back injuries would count. Because if you're not physically able to pull a bow back, due to an injury. A back injury would count. Heart, probably not. Your back, most likely.
Get the steam bow.
What was that?
Get the steam bow.
Steam. Let me
Dude, that thing's awesome.
Let me check some. Okay. Okay, you got to get a permit in order to hunt turkey and deer for handicapped people. Let's see the permit. You just need a doctor's certification to prove that you are handicapped as defined in the Iowa Administrative Code 571-15. And have them sign off on it, and you hand that in when you get your either temporary or permanently handicapped based on your condition. Because you can get, if you're temporarily handicapped, you can get a temporary license to hunt with a crossbow. Now, I don't know what they consider handicap. Okay. It says here, handicapped person means an individual possessing a physical impairment in the upper extremities that makes it physically incapable of shooting a bow and arrow. This includes difficulty lifting and reaching with arms, as well as difficulty in handling a certain density. If you have a back injury, I think that might include that. But even if it's not a temporary thing, you could probably get a temporary one, as it shows a temporarily handicapped situation for that. As long as your doctor signs off on it.
Yeah, for some odd reason, the Michigan has been fighting the certain items for hunting.
Right.
Because of the bow hunters.
Well, here's the information for the paperwork for the handicap authorization form for using a crossbow for hunting. But like I said, you go to your doctor, talk to them, and have them see if they will sign the waiver, that form. And then when you turn it in, then they'll give you a license showing that you are handicapped. And you should be able to handle both deer and turkey seasons. No, crazy does not count. Though I have heard about a lady who attacked her neighbor using a bow and arrow before. It wasn't a guy, it was a girl. I don't know what happened. I don't know the location. I just heard it somewhere. Let me check something else. Yeah, it just says you can get a temporary one. There's, it just says a physical handicap. So I think a back injury might count. Though I'm not sure on that until you talk to a doctor. If they're the defining deal on that. What do you think, Jason?
I think it should be anybody who wants to use one.
Well, the fact that they're allowing, anybody over 65 or older, and or physically handicapped. I mean, depending on your age, I don't
Yeah.
know what your age
You know,
is.
if it's during bow season, I think anybody should be able to go out there.
Well, in Iowa, because we have so many freaking bow hunters.
Yeah, they are fighting it. They're the ones who are fighting it.
Yeah, I'm one of them. Because finding places to hunt deer is hard to begin with. And if anybody can go out with little to no practice at all and take a deer down, when someone who's been out there for years practicing and trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, well, like I said,
feed his
believe it or
family.
not, it's actually cheaper
Or her
to get
family.
a rifle and a scope than it is a crossbow and the equipment for that.
Say it again.
It's actually cheaper to get a powder burner with a scope than it is to get a good huntable crossbow.
Well, the thing is, it wouldn't stop people coming in from out of state
Yeah,
and just, paying the temporary fee or whatever it is that they're going to do, prove that they're handicapped, and just start shooting things up left and right with a crossbow, than the people who actually live here, who actually try to get a deer, for feed their families or what have you. Well, that's my opinion.
well, that's why they charge an asinine amount of money for people coming in out of state.
Right. But there are a few exceptions. Like Ted Nugent went out of his way. He ended up. I can help you with left-handed bows. That's one thing you should know. Have no issues. I can lend you one if you needed one. Left-handed bows I have, but I've done my best to find. But a good one I would suggest, budget about $150 would be a Samick Sage takedown recurve. And that one, I can get you that information on that one.
Now, but like I said, I think a handicapped person should be able to use a crossbow or an air bolt during the first part of the season in rifle season. Yeah, try to get somebody out there in a wheelchair in January.
Well, the thing is, it'd be near impossible.
You got it.
Well, let me do something here. Do that. Or that. Well, they may be easy to shoot, but doesn't, a lot of people don't take the time to practice with it. And the fact is, if something happens to a compound, it's harder to replace.
Oh, it is.
With my takedown recurve, if one of my limbs snaps, I can replace it and I'm ready to go again.
Yeah, you don't need no special tools or anything else like that.
No.
Just change out both limbs.
That's what I like about my Samick. It doesn't take any tools to put it together. It's really light. That's my big thing. Traditional bows are just lighter than the new compound bows. It requires no weight to carry it. You don't get tired. Now, do you get tired pulling your bow back and releasing it? Sure, it's going to happen. But you got to practice with it. That's why I teach what I teach there. You should know that.
Mm-hmm.
I love shooting. I love watching other people shoot. It's just one of those things. And you know, if I could teach someone to hit a small target, say, I'm using this. This is not so small, but for me, but this target right here at say 20 yards. Would you that considered a good hunting range, Jason?
Let's see. I would probably choose a 6-inch paper plate. The one you have your dessert on. That is your target.
Because I could do something with this that I can't do with a paper plate. Fill this halfway with water
Yeah.
and just
Oh,
toss
no,
it.
I'm
And
talking on a backstop.
Yeah, I'm talking about in a hunting type situation.
Yeah.
A 6-inch paper plate made great for accuracy, but not so much when you're hunting on the ground.
No. It
And
just helps boost your
90% of
confidence.
your shots are not going to be 36 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
Unless you're in a tree stand and you're shooting down, which I don't do. Shooting at one of these, you fill it up, like I said, about this far full of water, toss it out there, and you hit that. It'll give you practice aiming at a ground target, such as a turkey, a grouse, a rabbit, squirrel, if it's on the ground, that is. But you got to practice doing that. And like I said, as you toss something like this out, you can even fill it with sand if you have to, because it'll getting everywhere or leaking out. But it just that's what I learned to shoot at. I shot at Pepsi bottles at 20 yards, and if you can hit a Pepsi bottle at 20 yards, anything bigger than that is a snap. So, I'm willing to teach people who are willing to learn, and I've got a lesson. I got a student I've got to go teach pretty soon anyway. My friend who made my travel hook, I got to teach his daughter how to shoot. I bought her a small compound bow for her to learn on. I may switch it out for this pink one because it's a girly bow and everything else. It come with really interesting pink arrows, which I think I have over here somewhere.
There's nothing wrong with pink arrows. They're easier to find.
I think they came with the set.
Yeah.
So that's just that. I don't have them with me right now. They're probably in the other room somewhere. But I think they would legalize crossbows before they do airbows.
Yeah. It's a lot of states have already done it already.
Yeah, but the fact is that you're allowed to shoot them already. That's it's better than not at all. Like I said, I don't know how old you are. I mean, I am. Let's see, what was the age again for those? 65. I'm only 10 years from being able to use a crossbow on the regular. Yeah, my age. I'm 55 right now. 10 more, less than 10 more, because my birthday's coming up. But I should be able to just go down there, get a crossbow license, and be able to hunt with my crossbow if I had one, which I don't. But that's, you could use them for rabbits, you can use them for squirrel, you can use them for deer, turkey, whatever, once you reach 65. But I'd rather not do it with an injury, because that'd be, if I can't shoot my regular bows, I would be so sad. Now, what size of bow were you looking for? Because I already posted the link for the Samick Sage on eBay, and they only want 100. What is it? 40 bucks for a left-handed recurve, and then they got it from 40 pounds all the way up to 60 pounds. man, I might pick me up a second one just because I want one. Takedown recurves are just really cool. A lot easy. Actually, that's a lot easier than my takedown longbow that I have from my SAS survival longbow, which requires an Allen wrench to use. Though, if I could find a way to do a hand knobs for it, I would definitely swap those out for hand knobs because I'd rather have it be quick and easy instead of having to
Have a tool, depend upon a tool.
exactly one less step to worry about. You've seen that bow I showed you, and it's got some decent pull. And the fact is, it has all the same setups as my Samick does. It's just that the riser is anodized aluminum and the limbs are fiberglass. And that thing will probably outlast me. So that's, what we got there. I mean, if you want to get with me, Jared, about doing some hunting and stuff, I could take you to the places I go. We could figure things out, but not until September because that's when hunting season starts. My license, I got to renew my license this year anyway because my 3-year license is up at the end of the year. Let me see here. How much is that going to cost me this year? And when you do it, make sure you get your durable card because it makes things a lot easier. Your hard card. Let's see here. Yeah, 3-year resident combo. It's only $169, which is really nice because not having to have to renew your license every freaking day, every time. So
Yeah, ours is still once a year here.
we can see. The thing is, if you don't want to hunt deer or anything like that, you can get a just small game resident license now, apparently. But me, I would go with a combo license.
Oh yeah.
That way I can get everything I need to. Sorry, I'm just looking at the deal here. I got to find out about this small game license thing. I don't know much about it. I'm trying to find out more about it. Oh, okay. I don't need a waterfowl license because I don't plan on doing any of that. But I can show you what the hard cards look like here in Iowa.
Yeah, no, I've seen them that are cool. Nice of all the states went to that.
What was that, Jason?
Be nice if all the states did that.
The hard cards?
Yeah.
Thing is, you can also put them. They have them on your phones too. A copy of it. It looks just like the hard card, and here's my hard card.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get it. It looks like that on that side, and there's the rest of it there. You know, you got
Yeah.
the little digital outfit and everything, just covering up my name. But it has what your 3-year license, what your height, weight, and stuff like that. Maybe you have hunter's education, things like that. So I plan on getting Ian one of those but they have different designs each year because these are supposed to be collectible cards in the long run, and they're going to have different designs each year for your hunting and fishing. The new one is going to have a deer on it. Let's see. Let me see if I can show you that one if I can get it to pop up here. Actually, we have an auto renew thing.
Excuse me. I have no idea why I'm so tired, but I am.
Me too.
Okay, so okay. It's basically going to cost approximately about $175 for the 3-year license. Yep, ours is $6 more. 50-pound draw is not too bad. The one I was looking at, $149, $39 is not bad. And like I said, I like the Semic Sage. It's supposed to be an entry level takedown recurve, but I have no issues with it. I've had it for years, and I've hunted with it a lot. I actually used my Semic Sage to win the Iowa Games back in 2019 for the barebow competition at 40, 50, and 60 yards. So if a takedown entry level takedown recurve can do that, it should be more than enough to hunt with. But the hard, they have the. I'm gonna see if I can find some more information. Let's see. Freaking phone. So I had trouble with my phone slipping off because my case broke the other day. Second here. What did I do with this? Wonder if I'm waiting for it to pull up here. Yeah, like that. So, got all your information on it. This one, like I said, this one's got a turkey on it. The next one will have a deer on it, and yeah, it's well worth it. They're waterproof, and you can have a copy on your phone. You can have a hard copy in your wallet. Good thing to do. You might want to check when you move here about if you have a hunter safety card or not since you're changing states. If that needs to be the one from your previous state carries over if you had one.
I believe they do.
You do have to get a new one?
No, you should be able to. You took the course. It should be in the system. Yeah, the DNRs actually talk to each other from state to state.
I'm checking. Iowa will accept hunter safety education certificates that are issued in other jurisdictions that meet the IHEA USA requirements.
Yeah, like the one that you take on course or on online.
Well, the thing is, Iowa you have to take the online course plus a in-person.
Well, they all do.
Yeah. And that's what Ian did. What would normally a 2-week course in 3 days. And he passed it by missing only one question. I mean, I was really proud of him for that. But he passed it, and he's got it for life. So, which is, I think, is pretty cool. I don't know what Blake's offer or yours down there in Texas. I'm sure you know about the one from Arizona, but I wasn't sure because you haven't hunted down in Texas yet.
No, I have never taken the hunting safety course. I still have to take mine.
Okay.
Because I missed it by 1 month.
Ah.
Yeah, I know, it sucks. And my pest control license didn't cover that.
Ah, okay.
It just covered for what I was being taken care of.
Yeah. It's not that difficult to
No, it's not.
the course. I mean, I took it in high school in gym class. Back in the day when they still allowed you to make crossbows in shop class. And you get credit for it.
Yeah.
Back when they used to allow making your own, you'd buy the kits where you could have to build your own stock, the whole 9 yards. And the shop teacher would allow people to make them in shop class. Because everybody who made them in shop class used them for hunting. Or stuff like that. So I'm old. What can I say? Blake, do you have a hard card? I mean, I know you fish, but and hunt and stuff. But I just wasn't sure if you had the card or not. Jason says he's got to take his, so
yeah, I still got to take mine.
we could do a whole night of helping you study.
I've already studied it several times. Just
No. We could ask you questions and stuff. Like that. We could do it would actually be a really good idea. In passing anyway, for those people who are interested in getting into hunting, but require a hunter safety card, this would be a good way to get them to study for it, or give them a gist on how to study for it, and what the studies usually entail.
A lot of reading.
What was that?
A lot of reading.
A lot of reading, yeah, but there is a hand-on element as well.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed going through the course. There's actually a practice course when you study.
Yeah, you could take practice tests and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and it's not too hard. The online portion is the easy part, and basically all you're doing is reiterating everything in person in the in-person part of the course.
So
and then they ask you
safety.
Everything's safety. And I sat through it with Ian. Not that I needed to, but a refresher does never hurt anyone.
Oh no!
And the fact is, I got to know the DNR guy. It's always good to be on your best side with the DNR guy.
I mean, I help the DNR guys all the time when they come into my work.
Yeah, I mean, you probably ran into them a lot because of your old job. But
no, the ones here, they come into my work all the time.
Oh, really? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, let us know when you're getting ready to take the test, online and in person. We could do a day of study for you.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, we can talk about the ins and outs of hunter safety education, not just with firearms, but with bows and other forms.
Just make sure you get your beverages right there, ready to go, and you're not timed when you're studying for the test, and you're taking and when you take the test, you're not timed.
No, they do a paper test in person.
Yeah,
but it's all the same questions. They actually go over everything before you take the test anyway.
Yeah, they just want to make sure
Hey,
you know what you need to know.
Oh,
Hi, Sean.
Blake's out of here. Be well, Blake.
And then Sean shows up.
Yep. Well, you be safe, Sean, okay? Oh, he's parked. He's good. We're discussing hunter safety and hunting and use of crossbows with handicap abilities and stuff like that. And getting permissions for hunting. You know, the first rule about getting permission with anything is
In writing.
no. Be polite.
Oh, yeah.
And you do not show up at somebody's door with a firearm or anything like that. Show up like this. I mean, you don't have to be in camo gear or anything like that.
Nope.
And you do it months in advance. And just talk to them. Talk to people. If they have signs up that says no hunting, then but just stay away from those. Because that's, they're right. Yeah, I took mine in high school. The bow portion, I aced.
Oh, if anybody's wondering, they do the pre-charged pneumatics now in the hunter safety course now.
Yeah, what was that again, Jason? One more time.
They do go over the pre-charged pneumatics in the hunter safety course now.
Oh, the newer ones.
Yes.
Well, actually, like I said, there's no statute for it here in Iowa yet, so they didn't cover it.
Yeah. Well, it's in ours here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went through the course with Ian, and it wasn't even mentioned. But that was just last year.
Yeah, they go over the rifle, shotgun,
Yep, and bows,
pre-charged pneumatic. They go over everything. They go over through the different types of cartridges.
Hey, Jason?
Yeah.
We have a former instructor here.
Ooh.
Sean.
Oh.
He taught in Missouri.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, we'll make sure Rowan gets the course. The online portion is the easy part. Finding a close in-person part of the course is not as easy. Ian got lucky that the course was only 12 miles away in Monroe.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to go like 2 hours for me.
But you have to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's required. You need it. And like I said, we can do a day of one of our channels. We can do a whole day just talking about hunter safety, going through the rules, going through the steps, that kind of thing, giving advice. I mean, whether yours covers pneumatics like Jason does, or they don't like mine did. It just goes by state. And I'm sure that my hunter safety course, certification will cover me going to Missouri or whatever. But I would still have to make sure I got the hunting license just like anybody else and go through the proper channels just like everybody else, just depending on what you're planning on using. Yeah. Oh, he taught the class even though he didn't need have the course in Missouri. That's interesting. Well, there's a person you can ask questions for right there in Sean.
Hold on, I'm going over the thing right now. It says here, if you are under 17 years of age when registering for this course, you must pass the online course and attend a field day to complete your hunting safety certification. So I might not have to do that because I'm not under 17. I'm trying to find out what states is it all good in. It's the IHEA USA. Let me go to that real quick if it'll let me. Hunting courses for other states. Here we go. Um, I think it lists all of them, even Australia and New South Wales.
You going to bed, hon? I will be right back, folks. Ow! Oh, my knee. I'm coming, hon. Interesting. I just found something really interesting. Sorry, I'm back.
What was that?
Well, I'll give you a second. I got to scroll back up. I'm looking at the Iowa air gun and laws and hunting regulations. And just in case you're ever interested, here it is. Oh, I understand that, Sean. I was born in '67 myself, but September. But the air gun thing, which is really interesting. How old do you need to be older to purchase a BB gun, an air rifle, or a pellet gun in Iowa? 18 years of age.
Yep.
How old do you have to be in order to use it for hunting? 16.
Yeah.
You can use it for hunting when you're 16, but you cannot buy it when you're 16. That is just, just weird. Iowa does not have any state regulation laws relegating air guns, but I think they do regulate it to what you can hunt with them.
Yeah, they got it for coyotes, fox, rabbit, and squirrel.
Yep. You're looking at the page.
Yeah.
I'm good at finding out laws and stuff for my state. But they do break it down for city jurisdictions too.
Yes.
The only one I know that has an inner city, say deer season is Des Moines that I know of. And you have to take a special class to prove that you could hit a 10-inch target at 20 yards 10 times out of 10. Then it's a lottery just to see if you get the tags or not. And it's good, they have stuff for discharging of firearms in the city for Council Bluffs, Des Moines, and a few other places.
How big of a target they want you to hit? 10 times?
10-inch.
At 50, at how many yards?
20. With a bow.
With a bow. Yeah. Okay. I thought you meant an air gun. And I go, oh no, at 20 yards, you better be hitting a half an inch.
Yeah, I can understand that, Sean. Me, I carry a bow with me wherever I go. I carry my takedown long bow because it's the one least affected by heat.
Hey, Sean, what does your employer consider as a weapon? Because anything you can have in your hands is a weapon.
Hey, if he gets his black belt, he's considered a weapon.
Yeah.
That's what the joke is.
Weapon.
Huh?
A hammer is considered a weapon.
He's a trucker. A tire thumper is a weapon.
No, it's a tool.
It's considered a billy club. I've actually held one today.
You can have them with them in the truck, but at home is a different story.
Yeah. No. The Casey's up by the interstate here actually has tire thumpers for sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the metal band on the end.
No, this one was a solid wood one.
Mine's solid, but it's got this metal band around the end of it.
Hey, if they paid for the use of the land, they can do it.
Cat fight.
Mac, chill. Right here, right now. Here.
Hey, Sean, would that be considered as a shotgun start, like in golf?
Mac, you need to chill. He's fighting with Ninja over who gets Jenny's chair. They're after a same spot, and I'm going to try to. He's not happy with me right now because I'm keep on messing with him.
Oh.
Yeah, Mason hammers are really, really freaking big. They're like that big.
Your welder's hammer.
They don't call it a dead blow for nothing.
Yeah.
They had one of those rubber headed hammers there at the Casey's there too. Yeah, they do that for deer population control in Des Moines, but it's a lottery type situation. Let's see here. It's called an urban hunting permit. But you only can hunt antlerless deer.
Food.
Yep. You need a valid hunting license, a wild habitat stamp, which usually happens anyway, a bow hunter safety course certification. I don't have that one because I don't hunt deer generally. So, and a proficiency test certification. That's the 10-yard, the 20-yard thing I was telling you about, and a specially use permit from the Des Moines. I'm not sure where that would be listed. But
goodbye, Deb.
Night, Deb.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to have to go through this whole bow hunting certification thing. See how much it's going to cost me. It's going to take me a while to go through all this one, but let's see here. What do I need to do with that one? No, I'll work about it later. Oh, thank you, Sean. I'm glad you had a lot of fun. Because we generally like our trivia games. Don't we, Jason?
Yep.
It's not much. I mean, the people want it to be more bushcraft or prepping regulated, oriented. I would love to be able to try to do it that way, but there is no dedicated trivia questions based off of that one. Otherwise, I would use it. But we handle a little bit of everything. It does cover quite a few topics. Some of them are really, interesting and something you really need to know sometimes. So, and other times there's just so far out there they go, huh? And you could be the one reading the questions and still say, huh?
Yeah. You have to hunt through the ones you can pronounce everything.
Exactly. But it doesn't make it any less fun. I mean, I could do bingo again, but bingo is a little harder to do because I have to take pictures of all the bingo cards and then send them out to people and that kind of thing.
Then you have to have somebody there to verify it.
Exactly. Be well, Jared. Thank you for coming. I'm glad, and welcome to Iowa. So he's going to be my neighbor, basically. So, yay. More people to hunt with. Oh, man. My leg is killing me.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, nothing you can do about it.
I'm still sorry you have to go through it.
Oh, me too, but it doesn't change anything.
Here. There we go.
Oh, okay. I'm already in. Okay.
What you looking at?
I'm looking at the bow hunter's education certificate, which I'm going to need if I decide to go bow hunt in Des Moines, which is not too far from me. It's like 40 miles from here.
Yeah.
I work in that area, and they have a very limited park that I could go to, Waterworks Park, where you could hunt. But in order for me to get qualified, I've got to have this certificate. I have not finished up this one bit of information. My Iowa this is some kind of custom ID thing, I think. I'm going to see if this ID number I got is the one I need or not, where I could get registered.
Sean wants to know, are you close to Brooklyn?
No, but I can get there from here. It's not that far. I've hunted in that area a lot when I was growing up. No, it's not too hard for me to get to Brooklyn. I mean, let me see here. Let's see, how far am I from Brooklyn? Let's see here. I am 32 miles from Brooklyn. Not too far. Just take I-80, zip over east, and I'm there. A restart? I have no idea what that means.
That's when you have driven your 10 hours and you have to be off for 8
Oh, okay.
to restart your hours.
Okay.
Or he's already hit his 70 within so many days. He has to sit and wait to rest a certain amount of time,
Yeah.
usually 24 hours or something.
Yeah, I got to watch a video and do some other stuff. I was like halfway through the course. I just didn't finish it yet. So, yeah, I'll get my bow hunting certification just to say I have it. And that way I'll be on my record.
Being an instructor,
Yeah,
it is a certification.
yeah, that's true. That way I could teach bow hunting. Oh, okay. That's cool. Well, maybe one of these days we, get together. We could either go fishing or hunting or something when you're passing through. Because JV passes through this where I'm at all the time. It's just that he hasn't been able to stop in yet,
Mm.
like he was when we lived in Osceola. I do like this place better than Osceola because this is just one house. I don't have to share. There's nobody upstairs.
Nice.
So this is, we got a basement that's ours, the yard, the whole 9 yard. I don't have to worry about fairy rings in the of mushrooms in my yard here. So that one I did not like because being allergic to mushrooms is not a good thing anyway.
Yeah.
I'll probably end up going through this whole thing sometime, probably the next week or so.
Yeah.
I am going to be going to Red Oak, not this weekend, in the next week and a half or so. Let me double check. Well, where's my address? I am not looking for that. Oh, there it is. The 22nd or the 29th, I have a wedding to go to. So
For a whole week?
just the weekend. It's a Saturday. Over in Red Oak, my niece is getting married.
Nice.
And
You're going to wear your kilt?
everybody keeps on asking me that. I don't know if I'm going to be up for it because of my leg right now. I won't be doing a lot of walking, and I don't think a kilt would be appropriate if I can't walk. I got to sit with my leg out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been by that way station, Sean, with one of the when I used to ride with the drivers before I injured myself. I've stopped in that way station before. But I'm gonna let you guys know my leg is starting to throb. The medication I took did not 100% kill the pain.
No.
It dulled it, but it did not kill it. But I'm going to cut it off a little early tonight. Not as early as I have been, which is I'm grateful that I'm getting a little better on that part.
Yeah.
But this topic of hunting and stuff like that, I felt energized about. I'm not sure about you guys, If you want to do more about this topic, we can do that more later on. I'm sure Jason has more than a few things he could add for the air rifle situation.
Oh yeah.
And the arrow gun situation, if you want to go that route. And just for let people know, just because spear guns are used in the water, you cannot hunt with them on land.
Hi, Denver.
Yeah, so I will see everybody tomorrow night who wants to join in.
Yep. Any idea what the topic might be besides the update on your garden?
I don't know yet.
How is your mouse count?
I haven't got anything since my last update.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, and the same thing with Johnny.
Yeah.
He hasn't gotten any either.
That's too bad. But I will see everybody tomorrow on Jason's channel. Same bat time, different channel.
Yep.
You guys are about 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock? Which one are you guys going?
Depends on how I feel. I'll put a notice out.
Okay.
I usually go out about 2 hours before I go online.
Okay. That's fine. I will try to be here as soon as I can.
Like I said, it all depends on all the stuff I gotta get done tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Be well. Be safe. Good night. I love you all.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Night, everybody. In 5, 4, 3, 2.